Guys, breaking news. Holiday season just happened here in China, and a lot of EV owners learned the cold hard truth that charging is not so convenient. And a lot of EV owners are selling their EVs. These are traditional EV owners that have just a EV that charges, right? They're selling their EVs. Most of these are BYD owners, and they're buying NIO or Li Auto. And this also includes some Tesla owners. The reason is very simple. During the holiday season, a lot of people travel. They go from big cities to their hometown city, or they're going on vacation. But they find the cold hard truth that on the highway, at these highway resting spots, there's not enough chargers. And then people have to wait long times for these chargers. Now we can take a look at this video. This is in the States actually. And look at how long you have to wait for a Tesla supercharger. Now, it's been reported that the wait time can be as long as 5 hours since you're in line and there's so many cars in front of you, and all these cars have to charge to full. And in China, it's gotten so bad that people have been fighting for chargers, right? People are physically fighting for chargers. And some people have even abandoned their road trip or their plan to go home because they're waiting. There's 20 EVs waiting for 4 chargers, and then they can't get charged up, right? It's just, the wait time is too long. So these guys are just thinking, why don't I just go back home, man? I mean, like, come on. I don't want to spend 5 hours on the road here waiting for a charger. And this problem isn't something that can be easily solved. You can't just say that, hey, there's not enough chargers. Let's build more chargers at that highway resting area. First of all, the highway resting area has limited space. It's not a huge parking lot. It's pretty small. And you can only fit so many chargers over there. Maybe 4, maximum 8. And you're not going to be able to fit more. And also, number 2 is because during non-holiday seasons, those chargers are just there sitting and they're not being used as much as during the holiday season. So you're seeing this huge impact that during holiday seasons, there's a huge demand for chargers on the highway. But because of this fundamental fact, right, you can only have so many chargers on the highway, and EV owners are limited by their range because of the long wait times. So this has caused a huge uprise in EV owners just super unsatisfied with the fact that they have to wait so long for charging. And many EV owners are selling their EVs to buy a NIO or to buy a Li Auto. Now, these two vehicles, NIO, of course, we have battery swap. And then Li Auto, of course, it's not limited by just charging. You can also fill it with gasoline. And both of these vehicles, they take a very short amount of time to replenish the charge. Obviously, battery swap takes 3 to 7 minutes. And of course, with battery swap stations, it takes very small amount of space. So this has become the new range anxiety for EVs. You know, the range anxiety used to be, I'm worried that my battery won't get me to where I want to go. Now the range anxiety is, how do I get to where I want to go without having to charge my vehicle on the highway? Because charging is just a big pain in the butt, and I don't want to wait 2 to 5 hours to charge on the highway. Now you're thinking, why can't these EV owners in China switch to a gasoline vehicle? Why are they switching directly to NIO or Li Auto? Well, first of all, with license plates here in China, how it works is once you go green, you don't go back. So blue license plates are gasoline vehicles, and then green are new renewable energy license plates. So that's EVs and also including Li Auto. So if you switch from gasoline license plate to a green one, then you can only stay with green ones, and you can't switch back to a blue one. That's just how it works. So these EV owners that are frustrated with this new type of range anxiety, that they can't go where they want to go, they can't go back to their hometown, they can't go on vacation, simply because they have to wait so long to charge on the highway. They are simply forced to buy a new EV if they want to get rid of the frustration. Their only 2 choices are NIO and Li Auto, right? They're not going to buy another EV that only has charging, because that's not going to solve the problem. They're still not going to be able to go anywhere without using the chargers on the highway. This is obviously very, very good for NIO, and it proves that NIO's capital expenditure on an investment on that many battery swap stations all across the country, having them on highways in 140-kilometer intervals, so that in every major highway there's plenty of battery swap stations that you can just swap and go, and NIO owners don't have to charge, even though you can if you wanted to. And that just makes the convenience level of owning an EV the same as that of a gasoline vehicle, which is a very, very big selling point for NIO. And people are just starting to catch on. This is why it's huge, man. For NIO investors, people are finally starting to realize the value of battery swap stations. They had to learn the hard way. They had to learn it through experience, having to wait 3 to 5 hours in line while they see that NIO drive over, swap the battery, and go, and you're still waiting in line. And this ultimately has created huge demand for NIO. Just through that one selling point. Not NIO's service, which is awesome, by the way. Not NIO's quality, which is awesome, by the way. Not NIO houses, which are awesome, by the way. Just battery swap. Just one reason, battery swap. The convenience and ease of mind that you don't have to wait in line at a highway charging station during vacation peak season. And you can go wherever you want to go because of that. Lining up for chargers has gotten so bad that Tesla has implemented a fee for your vehicle if you overstay at the supercharger. And it is rumored also that Tesla is reconsidering battery swap to implement that in the future, because they understand that you can't solve this problem by just building more superchargers. You can't build more superchargers at the highway resting area. There's limited space, and also during non-peak season, it's just lying there and it's not being used. 1-0 for battery swap. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you haven't already done so, please check out my Patreon page. Let me know what you think about battery swapping and supercharging. Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe and hit the bell. See you in the next one. Peace out.